Question for Miles. You came out of the half quick 10 points. 10 of the first 12 points were from you. How big was it for you to start off hot in the second half?
It just felt good. I just play with an aggressive mindset every time I come out. So to see a couple shots going today, especially in the second half, coming out to kind of get us into a good rhythm, starting things off in that second half felt really good.
Michi, if you could just kind of take us through the final steal. And before that, Zach had fouled on the three-pointer. Did you go up and say anything to him after that play?
Man, it all happened so fast, honestly. It all happened so fast. But, sometimes things like that happen in those games. And all I could do really is just lift my teammates up and tell them we'll get it back. And then for me getting the steal, I just want to make a big play for my team. And all glory goes to God that I was able to do that.
Yeah, Michi, there's been a lot of talk about whether the non-con would live up to the SEC play. Y'all go out here, just how good does it feel to go out and get this first win against a really tough opponent?
Man, we working. We here. That's all I can really say. We put a lot of work in. And like I've been telling people, we really trust each other as a team, as coaches. We're very confident. And we just believe that we can win any game. We go out there and be us. So that's our mindset. Just going out there and being us, and then letting everything else take care of itself.
Miles, after the first three opening possessions where you guys were passing the ball a lot, you guys couldn't find a shot, what adjustments did you guys make to be able to kind of handle Mississippi State's defense and how aggressive they can get at times?
It was tough to kind of get our feet wet there. Like you said, those first couple possessions, we were pretty stagnant. Didn't get really any good looks to kind of start things off. So we just came together, thought about what they were doing, how we could kind of take advantage of some of their switching defenses and things like that. And we just put our head down and came out aggressive after that, first little lull that we went through.
Were there any tendencies that you guys picked up on that you guys noticed they were doing a lot that helped you kind of figure it out?
For sure. Like I said, they were switching a lot, 1 through 4 especially. And then in the post, they were helping from the baseline side. So we knew if we got a touchdown there and they sent 2 to the post that we'd be able to take advantage of that and get them in rotation, scrambling a little bit. So we were able to do that as the game wore on.
Miles, obviously knocking down threes is something you do pretty well, but today you got a lot of buckets just from cutting to the basket and finding space. Was that more from just the scouting report, or is that something that you've tried to been working on as the season's gone on, moving without the ball?
Definitely a little bit of both. Like you said, that was something that I kind of paid attention to from the scouting report, and I knew I'd be able to get in there a little bit as they were in those rotations and playing defense as they do. But that's definitely something I've been working on as well, just opening my entire game, not just being able to shoot threes, but moving it without the ball, like you say, cutting, screening, getting guys good looks on the team because I know I'll be open if I do so, and just hooping out there, playing confidently.
Michi, what makes you built for moments like this when the game's really on the line, you're able to step up, when the pressure's really on, and then when you hear the Michi Johnson chants from the crowd, what's that kind of like for you? What's going through your head there?
I know a lot of people say this a lot, but I really can't do nothing but just thank God and Jesus Christ just for keeping my mental straight through a lot. There's so much that goes on, and to be able to go out there and hear those things from the crowd, from the fans, it's just, honestly, it's humbling. Like, I put in so much work, and I trust my work. I trust my work. My teammates trust me. My coaches trust me, and I just got confidence. I feel like if you put in the work, you go out there and you do what you worked on, either you hit some shots or you're not. It'd be some days where you miss some, but like I said, I just really believe in my work. My coaches believe in me, and all glory goes to God.
Sorry. Yeah, Michi, I remember earlier this summer you told us, man, I came back because I thought this team was special. You guys are 13-1 for the 6th time in program history. Describe what it's like to see this come into fruition the way you thought it could.
Man, it's amazing. It's so amazing when you're out there and you're able to see everybody, Columbia, South Carolina, the students, the parents, everybody out there rooting for you. Like, this is what we worked for, what we thought this could be, what we know it can be. And again, we're just working. We're humble. We know that we have a lot of games left to play. And yeah, we're just going to go out there and continue to do everything we can. It's fun, man. Shout out goes to the fans tonight.
Michi, not only were you bringing the skill, but also the energy out there. If you can, I don't know what you can and can't say on camera, but what are some of the things you were saying to yourself when you were getting hyped up and getting the crowd hyped up at the same time?
I talk to myself a lot, man. I talk to myself a lot. I always say things like, let's keep going. keep shooting 5, stay aggressive 5, big play coming 5. I wear number 5, so I talk to myself a lot. But nah, man, just a lot of the energy too comes from the crowd, man. A lot of energy comes from the fans. Being out there rooting for you, miss or make, telling you keep shooting, keep being aggressive. They're like your little side coach on the sideline. So it's just fun, man, to go out there and be able to have energy with the team and with the fans. It's amazing here.
You guys know your team best. This is for both of you. What do you know now about this team that you didn't know 14 games ago?
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot for real. I'll say just the chemistry that we truly have, like on the court, off the court. Like this is a group of guys that genuinely really likes each other, and we spent that time together, not only in the gym, like I said, but off the court as well to develop that chemistry. And it's genuine. Like this is a group that really loves and cares about each other. So I think that's a huge piece of our success so far.
Miles Meach talked about what he saw and kind of how fast that was going at the end. What did you see on that last deal? And did you know he had it immediately when he kind of got a step on the guy?
Oh yeah. As soon as he picked it up, I'm like, "Five, I'm gonna go get that." And he went and got that and iced the free throws and we got it done. Appreciate it, though. For sure. Thank y'all.
Guys.